It's time for week 4 of Wolfey's Pokemon Draft League. Last week, your LA Wakers managed to pick up their second win versus the Uzi Gunner, putting us on the board and on our way to playoffs. But this week, there's a Titan in our way. Aaron Cybertron Zhang. Not only has he been playing and commentating VGC for years, but he also beat me in SPL playoffs, which were VGC. So I got a bone to pick with you, Aaron, especially because you drafted the most annoying team in the whole league. Not only does Aaron have Dondozo plus Tatsugiri, yeah, that's annoying by itself, he also has Galarian Weezing plus Slacking. So who cares about Truant? Who cares about your ability and mine? He has Murkrow plus Golden Go, great for Tailwind and make it rain and haze. And if you manage to beat one of his Pokemon, he can bring it back with Revival Blessing Palmont. His Toedscool could ignore Mycelium Mite next to Weezing and go for Spores. He even has a Dugtrio to trap me with Arena Trap and a Yanma to go for Hypnosis. But I noticed in the draft changes video the other day, Aaron said one thing, that he was curious about my Jolteon.
Jolteon is kind of one of the main, and Lapras are like two of the main Pokemon I'm looking at his team.
So today I'm bringing Choice Specs Jolteon versus him. It's the fastest Pokemon out of all of them. Can even outspeed a +2 speed Dondozo. With my Choice Specs, my Thunder hits incredibly hard. With a helping hand, it can actually knock out Slacking. I can Volt Switch around to get good chip on Pokemon like Golden Go and Tatsugiri. Electro Web can slow down my opponent, and I also have Terra Ghost Shadow Ball. This allows me to avoid Mach Punch and Fake Out from Pokemon like Palma, as well as Close Combat, and basically completely wall it with my Volt Absorb plus Ghost typing. And it also boosts my Shadow Ball to be able to knock out Golden Go and deal massive damage to Palmont. I have enough HP and Vs that way a modest Choice Specs Golden Go Shadow Ball doesn't KO my Jolteon in base form. I mentioned Helping Hand, that's because I have Pelipper right next to Jolteon. Of course, if I'm running Thunder, we need the rain. I'm worried about Galarian Weezing, which is why we have the ability shield, that way my Drizzle will activate anyway. I'm Eevee to be able to take one Life Orb Double Edge from an Adamant Slacking, allowing me to potentially set up a Tailwind, or threaten it back with Hurricane. I also have Rain Dance because Murkrow can easily go for Sunny Day, which I expect him to bring. I'm also Eevee to take Spec Shadow Ball from Golden Go. I'm Terra Ground just in case Palmont wants to go for Double Shock or Electro Web. We got the rain, so of course we have to bring our Chaladon. I'm really respecting the fact that his Toedscool can go for Spores and Rage Powders, which is why I'm Terra Grass. This also helps me deal with Dondozo's Earthquakes and Wave Crashes. I have an Assault Vest to better take on Golden Go, which I can also weaken its special attack via Snarl. I have Electroshot, which goes crazy in the rain versus my opponent. I can drop a Draco on Dondozo if it runs unaware and just keep clicking it at maximum power. And my last move is Flash Cannon to be able to hit Galarian Weezing. I'm also 12 speed IVs. This allows me to be faster than a max speed Dondozo, but slower than the rest of Aaron's team. This is because if I set up Trick Room, it can let my Archaladon actually outspeed most of his team. I'm also 12 speed IVs because my Pelipper is 1 point faster than this Archaladon. This game, I'm running Focus Sash Basculegion, with Terra Ghost to buff my last respects. I'm Adaptability versus Swift Swim because it hits really hard versus my opponent's team, because a combination of Liquidation and Aqua Jet, especially in the rain, can deal with bulky Golden Goes. My last move is Endeavor. This is my tech to deal with Galarian Weezing or Dondozo. If I'm down to my Sash, I can bring them down to 1 HP as well. Speaking of Dondozo, I want a Pokemon that also outspeeds it outside of Jolteon, but can deal with it if it swallows Tatsugiri with its Commander ability. And that Pokemon is my Life Orb Greninja. Not only do I outspeed, but I can go for a fast Haze, getting rid of their boosts, and still leaving Dondozo trapped in. I also have Terra Water Life Orb Weather Ball. This allows me to knock out Slacking in one hit. Water Shuriken can allow me to deal with a Focus Sash Palmont, or a weakened Golden Go under Tailwind, and Dark Pulse is just strong coverage outside of that, since Tatsugiri doesn't get hit by water moves if he does decide to bring solo Tatsugiri. My last Pokemon is Comfey. With my HP and special defense EVs and my Babiri Berry, I live a modest Terra Steel Make It Rain from Golden Go as a spread move, and can potentially set up Trick Room. I have Floral Healing to heal up our Chaladon, which can be really tough for my opponent to take down. Draining Kiss gives me some priority versus Palmont, and also gives me a way to activate Stamina pretty easily. And my last move is Worry Seed. This means I can get rid of Galarian Weezing's ability, potentially even shutting down Slacking. But this also means I can get rid of Dondozo's Unaware, allowing my Chaladon to click multiple Electro Shots and actually use the boosts. My Terra Grass also means I can live any hit from Dondozo. So that's my team for week 4. I'm excited to play Aaron. It's been a minute since we played, and I really respect him as a player and a commentator in the game. He is a pillar in the VGC community. Make sure you subscribe to him as well as me if you enjoy VGC content, and singles if you're over here, because I don't really be playing VGC like that. And also I want to give a big shout out to everybody who helped me this week. Faye and Hopeless, Tony, Chris Reed, VGC Ments, Maddie, Genesis, and Honey, as well as Splashplate for the awesome editing. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. Here we are with our game versus Aaron. Very excited to play. Looks like he has that Terra Normal Tatsugiri, most likely with Storm Drain, to completely shut down my Basculegion. I'm gonna try my, I'm still gonna try my Basculegion Jolteon mode first, with Pelipper in the back, and I think our Chaladon goes here. trying to figure out. This is like anti-Tailwind in a sense, but not necessarily. But we'll see what ends up happening. Hey, real quick, in celebration of Pokemon Legends ZA, we do have a little limited launch with 100 shakers and 100 of each hoodie available. But we do have my Mega Meteor Burst, which is Meteor Burst, just reskinned. We have a 40-ounce Mega Draco shaker. And this also has like a straw and everything too. It's an ice shaker as well and holds up to 40 ounces. So keep your stuff cool, keep your hot stuff hot. And then we do have 3 limited edition hoodies. We have the Dragonite on cream and black. This is my pokeaim logo. We have the Greninja on blue and cream. And then we got my personal favorite Mega from Legends ZA. We have Victreebel on cream and pink. So if you want to check it out, feel free to. Link is down below. You can use code AIM. We also have a bundle, but you can use code AIM for 10% off. There's only 100 shakers and 100 of each hoodie available, and we have sold quite a bit of them last night on stream where I officially revealed it. So yeah, check it out and enjoy the video. But should be a fun game. Make sure you go and check out my boy. His link is down below. If you guys do enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe to both of us. And yeah, have fun, Aaron. It's gonna be a good time. Wheezing slacking lead. Not too bad. Okay, so a few things here. We get a little bit of information. I mean, not really. So the wheezing is grass, Terra, which is fine. The slacking is ghost. I think the play is just to liquidation into the slacking, and honestly, I like Volt the Wheezing. Get to find out a little bit of information. If it wants to Terra, that's fine. I get a lot of damage off on slacking too this turn. If I get up rain, which I do with Pelipper. So let's Volt Switch. Maybe they Terra. It's going to be neutralizing gas, which I mean, we expected. It's next to a slacking. Neutralizing gas. I wonder if it'd be like, okay, there's Protect. That's fine. Kind of wish I Volt Switched, obviously, on the other Mon, obviously, but it is what it is. Because usually I would double attack into slacking, but I wasn't sure if the slacking would also protect potentially. Knockoff is fine. He finds it on Focus Sash. Is it Life Orb? Let's see. It's not. Oh, it's 8. It does nothing. Oh my god, that did 0. Yo, that did absolutely nothing there. That actually did, like, is that Fizz Death? I can't believe how little that did to slacking. It's like max HP, right? Yeah, it might even have some defense. To be honest, I don't think I have a reason to hide Endeavor, so I'm going to go for it into the Wheezing. And I'm going to Volt Switch on slacking into the other Mon. He might have Sucker, but that's fine. Let me put Knock and put like super defensive. Let me see. Knock. Very defensive. Alright, we get a Volt Switch off. Let's see. Oof, dude, it's like, it has to be AV. Nah, that has to be like AV. I'll put AV. AV. Okay. So we get up the rain here with Pelipper, which is fine. Potentially getting an Endeavor off on Wheezing would be real nice too. We find out. So we know that slacking most likely can't protect here. He does go for Double Edge and a Pelipper, but we've EV'd this thing very easily to be able to take this. And we get an Endeavor off on the Wheezing. Beautiful. Alright, so there's a T-Bolt into the Pelipper slot. Great play on my opponent's part, but I think I go you. Always. I would love to Aqua Jet slacking, but I don't feel safe doing that. So I'm going to hard switch into my Archaludon here. Because I don't want him to reveal Sucker if he has it. Because it's Double Edge, Knockoff. We know it's AV. Double Edge. Knockoff. I don't want him to reveal Sucker Punch. Because I think it has High Horsepower plus Sucker. If I was it, I've had High Horsepower plus Sucker. So I'm going to Volt Switch on that slot. And then ideally, we get Wheezing down. T-Bolt Wheezing. which is nice. Yeah, but I don't want it to have sucker, like I said. So I rather pivot the other side if I can. Let's see what happens. Does it have sucker? He doesn't end up going for sucker punch, so we knock it out slacking. Well, Jolteon, good job. Like, even if I position Jolteon back in, for me, that's fine. And I bring out Basket Legion here. Granted, I could have Aqua Jetted and revealed the information, but it goes for Dazzling Gleam. Okay, no problem. So we bring back in my... I don't think there's a Tailwind mode on this one. So we bring back in you. I think it'd be Palma most likely coming out, but... to, like, go for a potential... to go for a potential Revival Blessing mode... T-Bolt, D-Gleam was fire. All right, so most likely he doesn't have Sucker Punch. Maybe it's High Horsepower and then Thunder Punch, or he just didn't want to reveal it right there, which I think is which I think is smart as well to save it. All right, we got definitely readjust in the next one because it's AV. I do think that Comfey mode is actually really good in this one. It's definitely gonna have Sludge Bomb as well, and potentially even a fire move on it too. Golden Go comes out. All right, that's fine. Just gonna Terra. And honestly, I'm just gonna Electro Shot. And I'm gonna predict, I don't know if the last one is gonna be the Palmont, but on this mode, because I feel like Murkrow works really well. So I'm going to go for the Electro Web plus Electro Shot. Let's see. If it's Palma, it's Palma, but I'm going to make the call that it's potentially the... I want to make the call that it's potentially Murkrow in the back. So we do got a Terra here because we're worried about Life Orb on Golden Go. And again, Electro Shot will knock out Weezing, and it also lowers the speed on Golden Go. And then I can just go for a strong move into it after. So it does have Protect. Which also still leads me to believe that the last mon is going to be Murkrow. Little Electro Web off. Let's go. There we go. We knock out Weezing. Protect. That's cool. You have a little Electro Shot. So we do get a special attack rate. So even if it is Murkrow and it ends up going for like, let's say Murkrow ends up coming out and it ends up going for... a potential sunny day, we should be okay. It just comes down to is it Palma or not. It is Tatsugiri. Okay, Tatsugiri coming out is good too. Tatsugiri coming out is really good too. We can just Electro Shot Tatsugiri and then Electro Web again. Yeah, I think that's the play. Lower their speed. Jolteon might be able to solo on its own, so Tatsugiri might be Focus Sash as well. Like, it might be Vulture Dash. So let's see if Jolteon can end up helping us out here. I need Jolteon's Electro Web to put in some work. Can Electro Web miss? It can, right? Yes, it can, right? It's like they're all Icy Winds can miss. In a sense. All right, so it's Scarf Icy Wind. Good to know. However, it's Scarf. It's just locked in Icy Wind. Scarf. Icy Wind. I don't think that wins the game, though. Especially not when Make It Rain. Yeah, okay. We're good. So we get the Electro Web off. We get to kill Tatsugiri, which is big. That's Life Orb Golden Go as well. Please land. Need you, Jolteon, to land on both. Nice. And then we do KO Tatsugiri this turn. So we KO Tatsugiri this turn with our Chaladon. Because this is a +2 one. Make It Rain, Life Orb. Orb. Make It Rain. And then we lower the speed once more on Golden Go. How many turns of Rain are there? Well, Electro Shot regardless is still my play, right? So, same thing. So now we are faster than Golden Go. We go for another Electro Web, which is going to hit it single target. And then Golden Go looks like it's down to 1 Life Orb hit, so I don't think it can win anyway. Yeah, it makes it rain. Doesn't KO Jolteon. And I think Jolteon does it. I think you died a Life Orb, though. Let's see. I hope you died a Life Orb. Let's see. Come on. Show me the orb. Yes, so we don't have to risk missing Electro Web. And we take game 1 versus Aaron and Jolteon. This is really interesting because I don't know if because I don't know if y'all saw the analysis video. But it was like, I'm kind of curious to see what Jolteon will do. And then you saw what Jolteon did in this one. So we know it's Scarf Tatsugiri. I think he's going to end up bringing some Tailwind control. Battle again with same rules. Let me drink some water. He's going to end up bringing some Tailwind control. Scarf Tatsu, Icy Wind. We're going to see Muddy Water, most likely Draco. Draco. So Greninja's pretty much useless in this game. Very much so. How do I want to do the second game? Because if I can bring Trick Room up, I'd like that a lot. This would be tough. I don't think he's going to give me it the same way I got it this time. I do like Jolteon as a lead still, though. You could do Jolteon plus Shadow Ball. I could see him adjusting with Murkrow. I don't think his lead was bad, and I'm pretty sure he's saying, I don't think my lead was bad. I think I just got to click the right moves. Something like that, right? That's what I do. Let's see, because we have to beat the gold. We do want, I think we want Trick Room up and opposed to him, though. It's a tough call, man. I definitely feel like I want Trick Room up. He's not going to let me do the same thing, though, this time. I'm going to try for Trick Room mode in the back. Let's see. It's a little bit difficult because I have trouble bringing in Comfey. But if I can knock out Weezing, it's a little bit better for me. I assume it'd be like Murkrow plus Friends there. I don't know. It's Terra Fight on Golden Ghost, so we're going to assume Protect, Make It Rain, S-Ball, and then Terra Blast, because I don't feel like Aaron would put Focus Blast in this. Tatsugiri Golden Go, not a terrible lead for me. Okay. Not terrible. This is where Trick Room mode kind of excels. You'd Shadow Ball plus Muddy Water, right? Shadow Ball Muddy Water is very free to me. I'm going to Volt on you. I think I'm just going to double attack you and then try to go for Trick Room and see if we can do it. Basically, because I might lose both right here because Golden Go lead is very strong into me. Smart to bring the Basket Legion right there. Dragon Pulses, which I'm okay with. That's not going to do anything to me. Get a strong Volt Switch off on you. Beautiful. We'll go you. He might end up making it rain, but he might end up Shadow Balling too, but I feel like you're okay here. Just Shadow Balls and a Pelipper. So again, I'm okay here. Yeah, I'm very okay here. Okay, so we can get up Trick Room very safely. We can get up Trick Room very safely here. Because we do have the Babiri Berry. So Trick Room is very, very safe. And I'm going to just Electro Shot. No, I always Electro Shot here. And I Trick Room. Yeah, I always Electro Shot and I Trick Room. Want to do as much as we can to Tatsugiri. I don't want to go Grass and then make it rain and take the Dragon Pulse plus anything else. So it's going to be a little scary, but we'll see. Tatsu reveals Dragon Pulse, though. D-Pulse. So we know Draco, Muddy Water, most likely D-Pulse. Electro Shot's very good into that slot, though, I feel. I could see him switching out Tatsu and then make it raining, so I'd be okay with that. Again, because we do have the, let's see what he doubled. Oh, there's a Terra Blast? Wait, really? I could have just, I could have Terra'd myself. No, I was gonna Terra. Oh, come on. I was gonna Terra Grass, but I didn't think he'd go for this. I did not think he'd go for this. I probably just get smoked by this then. Damn, I really was gonna Terra Grass. I feel like this was safe. He got me there. So in the end, I should have Terra. Oh, he crit me too. I don't know if that mattered from Life Orb. Probably not. Okay, I don't think that mattered, but I mean, there's a world where we could still get it, maybe. There's a world where we still get it. Let's get in Jolteon here. He did Terra, so like it's not like we can't Thunder into every slot on the right. I think my play was solid on this one. I think next time I just have to Terra. We Draining Kiss here, we Thunder the Tatsugiri. And then it's these two versus the world. Like, Draining Kiss will KO this guy, but... Like, I knew he had Terra Blast. I just didn't think he'd go for it that turn. I thought Make It Rain was safer. That's my fault. I wonder if that crit mattered. Let me see. Offensive Life Orb. Probably not. I was at 136. Most likely not, right? I do have a lot of... I have max HP and I have 140 Spadef, but... With Assault Vest. But like, I feel like that's just way too strong. Terra Blast. The multiplier is just nasty. Fighting. Withdraws Tatsugiri. Slacking comes out. Golden Go protects. That's fine. Okay. I get a strong Thunder off on Slacking, which is nice. Ooh, that did some big damage. Okay. So I think the play here is the Thunder and Slacking again. And then go for Worry Seed on ideally Wheezing coming out. So we neutralize its ability and hopefully Slacking's just not able to move. Let's try that. I think this is how it works, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, I always died to that Terra Blast. I'm gonna try for it, because I feel like Draining Kiss was like... But what they could do is they could just sack Golden Go and not bring out... But they have to bring out Wheezing, I feel. This turn. Maybe I'm wrong. Because there's also the threat of me... Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I feel like Wheezing comes out, right? So I go for Worry Seed and a Wheezing to neutralize its neutralizing gas. Right? And ideally... If I don't know how this works per se, but if it works the way I'm praying it does, we get rid of that. Ideally, Slacking can't move this turn. Ideally, Slacking cannot move this turn. This is what I'm hoping for. I don't know how it works, but come on, please don't work. Oh, it works. But it can't move next turn, which is great. Okay, it can't move next turn, which is great. I mean, it also can't move next turn because it got put in the ground. Yep. But also I get my my ability, which is nice here too. So that's funny. That's very funny. I'm gonna Thunder you. You would Dazzling Gleam plus attack with Golden Go, right? That's the only way to win this game, in my opinion. Dazzling Gleam and attack with Golden Go would win. I'm going to Thunder you, and then... Attempt to heal. Maybe, hoping Aaron just makes the wrong play is what I'm going for. That's literally what I'm going for. Aaron making the wrong play here. So there's Dazzling Gleam, yeah. We're hoping Make It Rain doesn't kill everything. It does, unfortunately, so we don't get the Thunder there. We do show off a few techs. So again, if I had Terra Golden Go in that slot, I think we had it. If I had Terra Golden Go in that slot, I think we had it. Like, legitimately. So that's on me. I mean, I Terra Trilodon. Because I really, really, really didn't think he'd do that. I've already revealed all information. He should just protect gold. And then just to keep differential up. Yep. All right, so next time we Terra my guy. And we pray for this mode. Because like Jolteon was going stupid in these games, man. Jolteon was going stupid. All right, Dazzling Gleam does not deal with me. Whatever, we just Draining Kiss. Doesn't he give me more HP by doing this? What if he doesn't have Sludge Bomb? Isn't this like potentially giving me more HP? Oh, I did 0, never mind. Do you not have Sludge Bomb or are you just trying not to reveal? I think he's just trying not to reveal. Comfy is so bulky. Comfy's so bulky. This is going to end up making him reveal. Just switch back at the gold. This NK is really, really funny, man. Muddy Waters. Okay, so he ended up revealing more information that he had Muddy Water. We knew he had it, but he ended up revealing a little bit more information there. Weezing is very funny, dude. Slacking has to be AV, right? Like the set it is definitely AV. All right. So we get rid of, we lose that game. So I definitely think I had the right idea. I just needed to Terra. I think I just needed to Terra Grass my Arch, because then if I Terra Grass, he couldn't have knocked me out with Terra Blast, and then I would have just been able to Floral Healing spam. But more importantly, I would have been able to Worry Seed on the Weezing, so that way it doesn't have neutralizing gas. I could have gotten defense boosts, and we could go from there. So knowing all that information, how do I adjust? No idea. Yo, I'm serious. I think it's low-key Weezing Arch. Pelipper in the back. Yeah, I think it's still this. I think it's definitely still this. Let's see. We'll go. We'll see what happens. That's just what my gut's saying. I don't know if that's a win or loss. Okay. So next time we Terra. We know Terra Blast. We know S-Ball. We know Make It Rain. We know Protect. Tatsu Scarf. T-Bolt D-Gleam. Weezing. What if Weezing's the AV one and I'm just not... And Slacking is just insanely bulky. Terra Ghost Slacking is cool too. I don't want to bring Basket Legion because Tatsugiri shuts it down. As well. How much does Thunder do from Jolteon to Tatsu? Tatsugiri. Thunder has a shot to Oko if it's fast, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know. I do think Electro Web is really good though too, and I haven't revealed Snarl yet. Actually, that's a big one. I haven't revealed Snarl, so I can Electro Web spam plus that. Depending on what comes out, of course. Again, we still haven't seen Palmot yet. But I think like Jolteon's been going really well here. In this set. What do we got, Aaron? Let's see. Let's see. I love Comfy, man. Such a cool mon. I love my team. Palmot and Slacking. Okay. Switch in. I think we Terra. Do I take too much? I think I Terra and Electro Shot at you. If they fake me out, that's fine because I get a defense raise, which is going to be helpful into Slacking, and I still have Comfy in the back. I think this is play. I'm just basically scared about fake out onto Jolt, which is why I hard switched. I don't know if Terra's the best play, but like, I think it gives me the most options. It's pretty. I guess he could read it if he really wants to. But also, you would. I imagine that Palma would hit me first, so I get the raise first, right? So I'd be able to live the Slacking hit after. That's what I would imagine anyway. He could also anticipate me to switch out here too, because I maybe could have won. Because like Slacking can't hit me in the second turn. Alright, so let's fake out into that. That's fine. Knock off into Pelipper. That doesn't do anything. Perfect. Alright, so We get an Electro Shot off on Slacking, which is big. Huge Electro Shot off. And we know that Slacking can't move in the next turn. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. So we can actually Tailwind here. And Electro Shot into Slacking again. Slacking won't be able to move this turn unless they switch out into Wheezing. So it feels okay to Electro Shot. Because even if I go down here, I still get I either get a Tailwind off if they switch, potentially, or I get a kill on Slacking. We know it's Fake Out. Fake Out. We're going to assume Wheezing in the back as well. Maybe Tatsugiri? Maybe. We 100% know Slacking, though. But again, if Tailwind is up... Oh, Electro Web? Oh, is it Ability Shield? But you're giving me the defense raise, right? So, like, I feel like this isn't that terrible for me. Fake Out. Web. Is it Ability Shield? Can I get a defense raise now? So I'm not sure. Bro, no. Bro just said, I'm gonna... Yeah, I know you're AV. Like, I know you're AV. Okay, so we're +2 now, effectively, which is amazing. We're +2, which is awesome. Slacking goes down. Golden Go comes out. We're going to go, I think, Comfy, right? Because Comfy always heals. Comfy Trick Rooms. Comfy is also Draining Kiss into the Palmot. Fake Out Electro Web. Maybe it's Revival Blessing. It's just Golden Go. Okay. It's Golden Go, which makes sense. We're going to attempt to Trick Room plus Snarl. Trick Room. And we're going to Snarl if we can. I don't know how much I take from CC into the attack, but I feel like I'm okay. Because I'm -1. You can't Terra this turn either. I don't think I revealed Babiri Berry either, so... Let's see. We're going to assume the last one is... the last mon is Wheezing, obviously, right? So Snarl's really nice because I'm +2. It's going to do a lot to gold. If they protect plus attack, we're good too. They could double shot, I guess. But then I have Jolteon in the back, which looks good. I'd say Terra. Palmot's Terra is electric? Palmot's Terra is electric. Okay. I don't know what this does for them into me. Does it just smoke me with double shot? Or do they just double attack into... Do they double attack into Comfy? Dude! Bro! That crit sucks! Are you serious right now? That sucks! Even if they make it rain, because now it makes it take a single target, make it rain. Bro, that crit sucks! Yo, that's terrible! Oh, that's so terrible! That is so terrible. Whatever. It is what it is, right? We do manage to land the Snarl, which is huge. Landing Snarl is huge. But that crit sucks. That crit is so bad, man. Because again, it made me take extra damage for no reason. I had 180 defense, 2v2. Like, I Shadow Ball Palmot. And I always Snarl here. But, damn. That's so rough, bro. That's actually terrible. Like, that's actually really terrible, man. Again, just because I think the damage on Arch is going to matter. Because of Wheezing and things like that later, so... I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like it does. They are -2 now, though, on gold. Again, having Jolteon in the back is real... Having Jolteon alive is really good. Alright, so Golden Go comes out. I think we can win the game. It's going to be close. Because the Snarl comes... A Shadow Ball should KO Palma, right? I am Specs. Neutralizing Gas is wild to get rid of here. I'm not going to lie. Choice Specs, do you KO? You do KO Palma. Okay, huge turn. Huge turn. Because now we just keep attacking. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. I think it didn't matter. As long as we land Snarl, I think we got it. That's my guy, Archaladon. That's my guy, Arch. Let's go, baby. Lower that special attack, baby. Lower that special attack. Okay, so now we should have it with Jolteon. Because Golden Go has to protect this turn, but that doesn't matter because Weezing has to have Strange Steam and has to crit Golden Go, which does and confuse me. And I can just double attack here. Come on, baby. That's Jolteon. That's why I got it, Aaron. Archaladon said Jolteon was gonna do it in this game. So they have to protect here, which is the play, but now they have to go for like crits or whatever to win. Because I don't even think Weezing knocks me out. All right, Dazzling Gleam definitely doesn't KO me. Oh, that did 0. Yeah, Archaladon. There's the Babiri Berry. There's the Babiri Berry. That doesn't matter, though, because we are plus 250. And we are able to win the game with Jolteon in the next turn. Woo! I'm so happy about this game, baby. Y'all gotta leave a like for GOAT Jolteon. Keeping it real since Generation 1. I mean, like, real enough, right? This is my favorite evolution next to Umbreon. So I'm very... Vaughn, you did it, buddy. You did it. And Jolteon picks up another KO. And we go 2-1 versus Aaron, Cybertron, Zhang. And your boy is back in the race. Had we lost this game, it would have been really difficult because we would have been X and 2. And, yeah. Yeah, it would have been really difficult because we would have been X and 2. And I have a lot of demons left. Everybody in this game is basically a demon. And, like... We want only top 4 make playoffs. So very happy about this win. I'm very happy about Archaladon's performance, but I'm really, really, really happy about Jolteon's performance. So hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna hit up Aaron for an interview. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. All right, I'm here with Aaron. He could obviously say hi. No introduction needed for the guy though. That's
what's up, my goat?
This is it. Oh yeah, okay. My goat. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it's a little bit after we've played. But I'm excited to talk with Aaron. He is on a different computer, so I don't have this PokePace today. AKA, I'm concealing my PokePace for playoffs. I respect
No, seriously. I can get my laptop and send it to you right now.
No, don't get your laptop.
You beat me, dude. I don't have anything to hide.
I didn't know all your moves. No, jokes aside. Bro, I knew you were AV. AV slacking was such a fire call, by the way. Like, such a sick call. You were taking no damage from... I mean, this was Specs Jolteon, and I think I did like 25, maybe 30 at most % to you. And I was just like so confused based on it. I think what confused me was I forgot, and I told you my Weezing turned off my adaptability. I was like, yo, is this slacking max HP, max special defense, max defense? Why is it taking nothing? What was the thought process kind of going into your build, into my team?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think the Grass Archaladon, even though it was kind of like the typical Archaladon set, like I feel like I needed like a couple more answers to. My main regret from that set was like running Thunderbolt. I was like, I'm gonna get fancy with Weezing. I was actually running like super fast Weezing, like I think it was like max speed, to try to outspeed Pelipper with Thunderbolt. And so I was like, I'm gonna get fancy. But I think if I had Sludge Bomb, like I had Will-O-Wisp as well. And so,
so like you had no poison move. Okay,
yeah. And so it like just didn't do a good job of like covering Grass Archaladon. But honestly, it was like the Jolteon that was so smart, dude. And like I couldn't figure out exactly. Because you did a lot of damage to me, but I was like, I'm still confused on like what is its final move, and then in that end game, I was like, can I win? Like, is there a world in which like, yeah, I should like just switch out Palm Mott, for example? But then Shadow Ball had such good coverage in game 3, right? And I think in game 3, like I realized I probably should have like went knockoff on Archaladon to get rid of AV because I needed Golden Go
the extra chip.
Get a bigger.
Yeah,
exactly. And then your Snarl was super strong. As
well,
so.
I hit it till game 3 because it was
it was really well done. And then I think game 1 against Basket Legion, like I felt like I probably should have just targeted it instead of like the Endeavor was sick, dude. And I was like, oh, he's gonna protect, which is funny because you didn't even end up having protect.
Yeah.
On any single Pokemon on the team.
Wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, this probably
gonna fashion possible.
Yeah, literally, because. The problem with Protect is when I start running it, I start fearing my opponent running it, and it messes me up in a lot of games. So it's like if I don't run it, I'm gonna play in a sense that like even if they don't protect, or even if they do, like I still try to get something out of the turn. And I actually noticed this from watching back a lot of my games that like, man, I hate running Protect here because now I'm fearing them going for it. Let me just go do whatever I can. And that was kind of like the idea behind this. This guy was not Grass, by the way, at first. It was something else. I don't remember what it was. It was definitely not Grass, but then I started having like nightmares not really, but like nightmares of Toad School bullying my team because
I was so close to bringing it, dude. Like, but
good.
I was like, oh, he's gonna tech for it. He's gonna have like a random ice type attack on Greninja.
This was literally my tech right here. I was like, okay, grass type. I gotta ignore, bro, because guys, I'm not even like lying. That Mon is so cool. It's like Venonat, right? And it has fast Spore.
Yeah.
Spore would be the most devastating part. And then the Rage Powder. So I ended up making it grass. I think it was like water or it was water maybe or fairy. I think it was water because the Dondozo originally. Then I was like, no, I need to be grass. Also helps in the Palma. I think it was fairy type. Whatever. My Comfy was EV to tank Terra Steel, Modest Specs, Golden Goes, Make It Rain on a spread move. So I was like, okay, I can trick him with that. I got to show off the little Worry Seed, but it didn't do anything. But I got to show it off, which I was happy about. It was like to shut off Wheezing, so maybe I was kind of hoping the mechanic of slacking, because slacking is like annoying. I was maybe I'll turn it off this turn, and it won't be able to move. But no, it didn't work that way. I love.
Yeah, I was also like timid on Golden Go and Tatsu, which I think cost me game 1 because I think your Jolteon lived with maybe 10 percentage.
Yes.
And so the HP was clutch for you as well. But yeah, I think I was like super scared about like Scarf Basky Legion in particular. So I was like, oh, if I have like Scarf Tatsu, then I'll be faster. And then if you're not and then Jolly Basky Legion, which you did end up having, was like what I was spooked about. So I was like, oh, Golden Go can go like timid.
That made perfect sense. Yeah, no, because honestly, like
the trade off in damage cost me. And then I think with Tatsu, it's like Stellar, for example, could have been a better Terra for me in that end game in game 1 as well.
Well, to be fair, your normal Terra was genius, right?
Yeah,
because,
I was dude. So I was getting like schooled by Basky Legion. I was like, wait
a second, you do mocks, Aaron? You do mocks?
I started to, dude. After I lost game 1, I was like, I need to up my game.
Whoa, okay.
It was funny because I actually indexed really heavily on you going Electric Terra, like Archaludon, like the Power Herb Sturdy set.
I might have been. I think I might have been Electric, dude. I don't remember my Terra before Grass, but it couldn't have been water. I didn't want to lose to Palma. It might have been Electric.
Yeah, it was funny because my VGC brain turned on, and it was like one of the meta trends recently. Like I used Electric Terra Power Herb Archaludon with Sturdy, and the whole point of it is like you can just one-shot Golden Go with the Electro Shot when you Terra, which is like so sick. So then I got like really spooked out about that. I think the other Mons I was generally expecting, like Ability Shield on Pelipper, I'd anticipated, but it was still hard. Like I didn't have a lot of counterplay to it.
Oh yeah, it swapped, bro. It was offensive at first, and then I was like, I'm tired of Double Edge from slacking Okoing me. So so I was like,
I had Sunny Day on Wheezing at one point. I think the Will-O-Wisp was like maybe just like it was only really for Basky Legion, and I felt like I probably got too spooked about Basky Legion, so I like teched out of my mind for it. But then it was like, okay, like it's like I had a trade off at the end of the day, right? I think. Game 3, man, I was like so close to like basically bringing slacking, but without the Wheezing, because I think my the ultimate downside in the end game was that like
you had Wheezing in the back, and you couldn't do anything.
I could have switched in Wheezing, I think, on like the second turn to at least get that knockoff off rather than like lose slacking.
Which is why I was like, I'm going for Tailwind here because if he switches in Wheezing, I get a Tailwind, and then
exactly.
So I was like, it's a good trade for me. I felt I was like, I'm okay with this. This is. Because I felt like exactly what you mean, like the liability of bringing Wheezing. Dude, game 2, I freaking knew you were Terra Blast fight, and I psyched myself into, but Make It Rain will kill me with Draco. It wouldn't have if I Terra, by the way. I'm a fool for doing it. It literally wouldn't have if I Terra. And I lose our Archaludon, I'm like, no! Like turn.
That was one of those where I was like, I feel like I'm behind in this game, so I kind of need to just go for it. Like there's no other way to win, basically. And so when you didn't Terra, I was like, oh, okay, nice.
No. It made sense, dude. Especially coming off a game 1. This guy got off every move, which I was very happy about. Like Jolteon was.
Yeah. I was like, I figure you had a coverage move as the 4th one, but I didn't know because you hadn't revealed it until the end of game 3, and I was like, oh yeah, he's got it. And poor Palma
was a fire adjustment though. To be fair, like it kind of smoked everything. And then when Palma crit Comfey, I was like, crap, I'm gonna take single damage, Make It Rain on Archaludon.
Yeah.
No. But it ended up
still like
living. Yeah. I was like, yo, it ended up. I do in mocks, bro. I start off the most offensive Archaludon ever. And then it slowly gets more and more special every single week. It gets more and more special defense until I like am comfy because I'm so tired of people double shotting this month. This month's like really broken with comfy. I missed Poltergeist. obviously like
your draft is insane, man. I feel like the Rain VGC draft core is like it's so hard to fight against. So many.
Yeah, it's because these guys are broken. These three are broken. Like
yeah, exactly. Like dude, like there's a reason why they're like winning in like the current VGC format, right? I think for draft it's cool because it's like you can actually use like multiple different abilities on both Archaludon and Basky Legion. And there's like a lot of good items as well.
Oh yeah, this guy has 3 broken abilities. Like actually all 3 of them.
Literally all of them are so good, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like tough because you kind of have to prep for all of them. And so yeah, I think it was like such a good pick. And yeah, I really, I mean, I talked about it in the breakdown, but like the adjustments. I mean, Jolteon, dude, that like crushed me. And it was funny because I was actually so close to running Doug Trio this week as well. And I was like, like it actually would have been good. But,
dude, I fought that thing. That's why I put I started putting like Life Orb Water Shuriken on Gren to like one tap that guy. Speaking of like really good prep, again, I'm just gonna go back to Assault Vest Slacking because I had like Helping Hand Thunder KOs it, Helping Hand Weather Ball KOs it as well. So like you having AV just and immediately like it was just such good prep. Like I never wanted to bring Gren in any of the games. I didn't feel like bringing Gren anyway because you had Tatsu, which is again the Ghost Tatsu was so good. Obviously I have Haze for Dozo and whatever, and I had Worry Seed to get rid of Unaware so I can Electro Shot, Terra Grass, Morning Heal, whatever. I had cover. I'm always terrified. Someone said, well, I said it in the video or on streams, but I was like, Aaron's team is the most annoying team to prep for because he has 3 different modes that are the most up front that you know can be there, but then he has versions where he can have Arena Trap, he can have Perish Song Murkrow was something I thought you could do with Palmot, Revival Blessing, Dozo again in the back, so that way you can just come in, protect, and win. So that was something I actually thought about Perish Songing you with Lapras.
That was one of the sets I picked. I was like, I really wanted Dozo, but because the Greninja, I knew it was like if it comes out, it's gonna be max speed, and I was like, if it were 1 point speed lower, I was like, I would actually probably have brought it this week because I was gonna run max speed Dozo, but then I checked the speed stats and I was
190
like,
exactly.
It's so sick, dude. And so I was like, okay, like I probably can, but
Gren was gonna be gone by the way from my team. I kept it for you. Like during the changes, I literally kept this mon because I was like, wow, Aaron has a scary. I didn't even bring it in our best of 3, but Aaron has a very scary team, and Gren has a good matchup.
I had to respect so much in building, right? Because I was like I just otherwise get dunked on by the haze, and it feels so bad. But I think Jolteon was like the big wild card that was so clutch because I had like a bunch of game plans with Murkrow, and I had Sunny Day on Murkrow, and like one mode I was thinking was like, okay, like even if you have Ability Shield, I'll Sunny Day, right? Like, and then Archaludon can get messed up if it's like trying to Electro Shot. But then the Jolteon, it would like give me flashbacks to week 1 when I got destroyed by Toxtricity, and I was like, what am I gonna do with like the Murkrow against the Jolteon? And like I think game 1 it was like I couldn't figure out I didn't know what item it was, and I thought like maybe it would be Sashed instead, and because Basky Legion was crushing me so much and like when I was prepping, I was like, like I'll try to target it, but then it was like the worst case scenario where like you had the Sash, and I was like, if I like Earthquaked and protected on turn 1, like it's like probably much better for me. But yeah, I just like had no idea what Jolteon was gonna do.
Dude, I regretted Volt switching on Weezing so much. I'm like, I don't need chip on Weezing. What am I doing? It was just a bad play. Like I definitely could have been punished for the EQ like turn 1 as well. Like this mon was interesting because I was actually prepped for like Murkrow Golden Go mode. So like you go for Tailwind maybe. You go for maybe Sunny Day turn 1 or Tailwind. I Volt switch on Golden Go and I liquidate as I go. I go what's it called into Pelipper, and then from there Archaludon kind of beats the rest of your mons because Golden Go is the main special presence that can actually deal with it. So I was like, I wasn't too worried. But then when you left Murkrow at home, I was like, crap, man. This guy knows what he's doing, and he's not giving me the free gold turn 1 or turn 2 into it. But
no, dude, it was a really, really fun set. Like I love playing you in these because first of all, like it's so cool to see you like obviously play VGC, and like you like the team is also like, I don't know, just so sick. And so I was like, I spent so much time thinking about it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up, like let's go 7 a.m. Hong Kong time, and then you beat me, and I'm like, oh man.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I think game 3 in particular, like I realized I was already in kind of a bad spot because I only brought like I did drop Tatsu, and then like you led Arch, and with Grass Terra, there's like I just didn't have enough coverage this week to like punish the Grass Terra, which I've like tried to do with all the other weeks, was like, oh, like no matter what Terra my opponents have, I've like some way to hit it for super effective. And then so like in the end I was like, like Sludge Bomb on Weezing, maybe I should have just gone for it.
It's hindsight for sure, dude. Like the again, that was a literal last minute change because it was like maybe we were playing that night, and at 3 a.m., I had probably just finished streaming, and I was doing a little mocks before I go to bed, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm terrified of Toad School. Please, can we change this Terra type? I do not want to lose to the baby. I already fought Venonat. Don't make Toad, because every mon on your team is real, bro. Every single mon on your team is so real. Like, I don't care what anybody said. I don't even think you've used Yama yet, or anything like that, but like they're still annoying, and it's so annoying
you have to
prep
respect
for.
exactly. Yeah. And I mean, to your credit, I think Toad School and Dugtrio were actually both very heavily considered this week, but it was like kind of hard to figure out who to slot out for, because everyone else felt like decent as well, and like I was like, in a world where like you didn't go Jolteon in prep, for example, it's like Murkrow actually becomes a lot more viable because of Sunny Day. But at the end of the day, it's like the Jolteon alone was like such a smart pick. And yeah, I feel like the team that you had brought was just like, it covered for so much. And it's like, even though Greninja didn't come out, for example, like, yeah, that alone made bringing Dozo, for example, so much more difficult. And so it just, I had so many tools across the board, and I loved like the ability shield, bulky Pelipper, the sash on Basket Legion, the specs on Toad. I feel like the item choices were like perfect this week from your end.
They worked. I really liked Endeavor because I was just paranoid.
Yeah, dude, that one boomed me in game 1. Like, I think turn 2, like, I got a little bit greedy, because even if you protected there, I was like, it's fine, right? Like, I should force the protect out because I still get a free attack off in the other slot, and then I even Thunderbolted the Jolteon slot because I figured you were volt switching again, so that like felt like a waste to me, where I was like, I could have just gone for like the safe attack. But then I didn't expect Endeavor. Like, that was the main thing. I was like, that's fine. Like, Basket Legion won't do that much damage to me anyway. I get a KO on the other slot. But then you brought me down to 1 HP, and I was like, oh.
No, this mon is definitely. I mean, obviously these and Wave Crash are probably all you're ever gonna mainly see on it, but there's some techs that if I make playoffs, because this is a crazy playoff race, there's some techs that I'm waiting to use up there that I really want to show off, like what this mon can do from the draft perspective, because it has some like usually useless moves down here that sound really interesting in a draft perspective. But we'll see how it ends up going. I like you said, I'm excited whenever we play. I really, well, now we got to get another rematch because you beat me in playoffs of SPL, right? So we got to go back again. Hopefully make playoffs of WDL, and then fight it there. And yeah, let's see what happens. This guy was actually Terra Fairy at first with Alluring Voice, but Terra Ghost just meant you can't touch me with Palmont. So I was like, let me do that, because even if you turn off like the Wheezing effect, at least I can Terra Ghost and have a strong Shadow Ball. Whereas it's harder to Terra Fairy into Golden Go. Very hard to Terra Fairy into Golden Go. Like, this thing lives modest specs Shadow Ball, not Terra obviously, but like if I Terra Fairy, you just make it rain and I'm dead no matter what. At least this one forces the single target, whereas the other one forces the double target, like the end game of the first game, where you had to basically double target every single time to kill Jolteon, and it didn't work. It was Jolteon,
exactly.
But
dude, that was the Jolteon masterclass. Like, that it was. I was like, it's dope to see this pop off. I wish it was not against me, but you know what? I'm happy for my sacrifice for Jolteon.
Nah, it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be a good time. You had some crazy games so far. So I'm excited, and you make me really want to use Slacking and Regigigas. Like, I was like,
it's fun, dude. I honestly like. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm sure there's some edits I would do to my draft, but I feel like Slacking was like incredibly undervalued in terms of points, and so like there's like definitely more that you can do to unlock it in draft. And like, you know, my draft, like, it's mainly just the Wheezing enabling it, but there's like some other fun like skill swap shenanigans, or I don't know, other things you can do with it. And so after playing this, I'm like, this Pokemon is kind of nuts. For like how low
it's insane, dude. It's actually insane, and I hope to see more of it. Like, I mean, you have no reason not to run double-edged knockoff high horsepower every week, because it's just perfect coverage, and plus elemental punch of your choice.
Exactly. I think that's so interesting, where it's like the moves, like you can be prepared for, but it doesn't matter because it's coverage. Like,
it's Palafin it's Palafin. Like, it's 460 attack, bro. It's way too hard. But yeah, dude. I obviously don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you so much as well for being on the channel as usual, and always for the games. Excited for everything you do with Pokemon as well. Excited for Champions next year. Yeah, dude. You're going to see me at an event, hopefully. Maybe it's the same one.
I was going to say, man, top 8 at regionals. We got to get Joey back in one.
Yeah, that's never happening again, but like, yeah, it's going to be good. Maybe if I go to an event that's like a brand new one, like a brand new one again, I think that'd be really fun to get to. But we'll see what ends up happening, man. Either way, good games. And good luck in the rest of your games, of course. You don't need any luck, though. You're a great builder, great player. And the fact that you're prepping now is like, oh, crap. this guy, he's unlocked his third eye's open now, because that's basically like that's like the difference between like winning just from being a good player and then winning in the builder. Like that's
For sure.
that's the big one. Like draft, in my opinion, a good team will win most times anyway, just because the draft is strong and your draft is strong. But I feel like you're prepping, like, oh yeah, it's over. Aaron's about to go.
Dude, this league is so close though. Honestly, like everyone is so good, and so it's fun because I feel like I learn a lot from each week as well. And like I don't know, one of the main things I'm still like learning with my draft is like, when do you go for the big surprises versus just going for kind of the more standard moves? And like the team is so fundamentally strong that like the standard moves actually are fine. And like I was mainly thinking about that in like the context of like Weezing this week, for example, and then also like over-indexing too much and maybe trying to just beat like one Pokemon, but then it means like a sacrifice in terms of damage, for example. I don't know. I'm curious how you feel about this. For me, it's like this draft that I have feels so different from like other drafts I've had in draft leagues. So I actually feel like I'm playing a very different game because I'm like figuring out how to build around like the specific core,
I said this during draft because this is like a complete like 180 from your SPL draft. Your SPL draft was good, solid Pokemon that you know what they work, and you have a trick mode and do this. This is kind of that, but different. It's way different because you have so many more modes here, which you can really capitalize on. And obviously, like Murkrow is, I think like you haven't, if you used it, obviously. But I feel like you know, the Quash, the Tailwind, the Sunny Day, obviously, which everybody's bringing into me, because why would you not bring Sunny Day into me, and all that stuff. Definitely, I'm definitely seeing that. Like I remember just when we were drafting, I was like, literally watching your draft, I was like, wow, Aaron is drafting, like drafting. And I feel like you have so much more you have yet to unlock. Like I talked about Arena Trap plus Palmot Revival Blessing and Perish Song mode. And those modes might sound complicated, but all it literally requires is one, like you have three moves, Murkrow you need, right? Tailwind, maybe Taunt, maybe Foul Play, maybe Quash, and then your last move, Perish Song. Doug Show just existing already enables Arena Trap mode, and Palmot can have its Fake Out, Double Shot, Close Combat, and then just Revival Blessing last, and you can do so much. You're actually made a point that I've kind of been struggling to figure out in VGC as well, at least VGC Draft, when to reveal my techs, when not to, because I can get I can get a commanding win game 1, but then lose it game 2 because, crap, I showed off the tech. Maybe I should have waited to do it. And then it's like you'll watch in the video, and I think every game I've had that go to game 3, I'm like, I don't know what the hell to use. Whatever, this is my gut says. I'll literally go to that point because I'm like, okay, game 1 plan worked, but game 2 plan didn't work. I prepped for game 3, but I don't like that. Game 3 required me to win the other game, so it's like tough. So it's definitely something interesting to figure out. I actually really enjoy VGC Draft specifically for this because it just feels like Draft extended, but it still requires. I'll say it requires extra work, at least for me. Like, I'll be real, regular draft, I can make a 5-minute team and I can make it to finals. Like, and that's not disrespectful to anybody, but like,
that's your bread and butter, right?
Yeah, like, it's what I did. It's what I did in the BUBL. Like, it's literally what I did at a point in the BUBL. So, obviously, I do work hard I work hard with mocks. Like, I'll work hard with mocks, but the team itself. If I'm just not, if I have too much stuff going on, 5-minute build, I'm bringing this. What do you think? Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's go play. Like that'll happen. This, I mean, my team might be like, I might end up using the same moves on every single Pokemon every week, right? Like this could end up being the same thing with Body Press Slash here, right? Dragon Pulse, whatever. But it doesn't come as naturally because it's just an unfamiliar format. Like it's
exactly. But dude, I don't know. Like, I saw the team that you brought. You're showing me now. I'm like, dude, this is like beautiful. Like, it's fun. So props here. Well done, dude.
It's fun. Big shout out to all my helpers, obviously, as well. They all get their big shout out. There's too many of them. I just like when I play you as well. It's like when I play you and I play people I really, really, really want a good set versus. I don't care much. I want to win, but like I care less about winning. More so, I want to put up a fight like that. You have that you enjoy the game as well. And I enjoy it too. I was like, yeah, we gotta do it. That's why I went for Worry Seed on your Golden Girl. I was like, I gotta do this play. Even if I lose this game, even if I reveal this, I gotta do this play into Aaron. I get you.
I feel like with draft in particular, I'm like, look, if it's like a close 1-2 loss where we went all out, we showed all our techs, like then that's really fun. Like the worst is getting just like blown out, and you're like, oh man, like the prep didn't pay off, or like I just got like completely out prepped. You know what I mean? And so, no, it was a really fun set, dude.
No, legit. And guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please check out Aaron, of course. His link will be down below, as every single coach is. Check out his sides as well. I have playlists of everybody's games all on the channel. We're going to do a watch together. We got ZA coming out. I don't know if you're doing anything for ZA since it's not really too much competitive, but maybe some analysis from a competitive point of view I think would be really cool to see. Just my thought process on that. I don't know, anything you want. We don't have any abilities, but we do have some pretty cool moveset buffs. But check out Aaron, and thank you again, bro. I appreciate your time.
Good, as always. It was so fun to play against each other, and I hope we meet in playoffs.
For sure. I would really like
finals,
to make playoffs. Ideally. I would really like to play in finals too. I would also just really like to make playoffs. This
dude.
You guys don't know about every week already because we're obviously a little bit ahead, but this is no spoilers, but wow, everything is crazy. Just everything is insane. Anyway, see you on the next one. Peace.